I've been waiting for this, yeah. It's been up on my mind, though it's hard to resist. Feeling like one of a kind. Oh, now the hard times.
Hey guys, it's Sammy and
Goodwill Huntress, Jenny Nihila.
This is Jenny. I want you guys to properly meet Jenny. She and I met at a Goodwill outlet in
Long
June?
Island City. Oh, yeah.
June, I think it was June. And we just we struck it off in line waiting for the turnover of the bins.
Yes, we did.
And I learned all about Jenny's business. Do you want to tell them a little bit more about what you do?
I found a Marc Jacobs Python bag that day as well for $2.
Awesome.
I never forget a thrift day and where I got something from. But my business is called Capsule Tonic, and on Instagram I'm Goodwill Huntress with 3 S's. And we are here today to help you find stuff that will sell quickly, dependably, and make you the most profit. My business is pretty amazing. I've been thrifting all my life, which you probably know about from the rest of this video, hopefully. Well, you will know about the training video.
If you don't know, you're gonna know.
Yeah. If you don't know, now you know. All right, so basically my business kind of turned from a passion for thrifting into why don't I shop and get paid for it instead, because it kind of satisfies the thrill of shopping, but you know, I'm just getting paid for shopping essentially when I sell the items. And it's just evolved. I do it part-time. I'm also a real estate agent in Philly, so this is great for me because I've made $25,000 this year in sales, which I'm really excited about.
Say what?
And we're still going. We have about 800 items now on Poshmark and eBay, and that's just doing it part-time. My boyfriend's brother is helping, but we're going to show you today how, since you may be doing this part-time, how to find things that will dependably sell and big brands. So when I come into the Goodwill on any given day, generally I'm looking for volume. I'm looking for things that will sell probably $15 and over, and that would be for the lower ticket items. But today we're going to show you how I will be passing on certain items and retaining others so that you can sell them for maximum profit. So there may be some brands you're surprised about that we're not going to take advantage of today, and then we're going to find maybe 5 of the best brands you could think of that we can put on eBay or Poshmark today, and you can sell within your busy week for the maximum profit possible, and kind of give you an insider look at what people are buying and what they're paying the most money for, so you can make the most money in the least amount of time.
Okay, I'm absolutely loving this, and I'm gonna learn a ton from Jenny as well today, but here's the truth, guys. When I met Jenny, I saw something so powerful in her, and I realized later on, after developing Thrift Babes, which you may or may not be a member of, so if you're not, please click the link below, because you gotta join Thrift Babes, 1,000 strong. But I realized, I was like, you guys are finding so many things that don't fit you, or they're just not your style, and we all need extra money. We all deserve extra abundance. And I was like, this woman knows what she's doing. I mean, she really is a successful real estate agent. This is truly on the side, and she knows how to thrift from a point of view of like, this is what's working on the internet. Like, I'm not just gonna buy a bunch of stuff and have it sit in my closet and like chill there, and it never moves and never sells. So the course that we've created is called Thrifting the Trends. It's in School of Thrift. It will be released in February. But we're giving you
just in time for the new year and New Year's resolutions to make sure that you create abundance in your life.
And self-love with Valentine's Day. I mean, really, it's if you believe it, you can achieve it. And what Jenny's going to show us today are just some tips so that you guys, if you're not thinking about being a reseller, maybe you're inspired to be one. Maybe you're like, wait, I can do that. I can make another $200 a month, or up to like $1,000 a month.
Yeah,
I mean,
really
probably
200 is going to be our basement level. We're going to shoot for $1,000 and over a month.
That's incredible. I love hearing that. So we're going to go. I'm going to follow Jenny. I'm going to be in the shot a little bit myself because I'm going to be thrifting, but she's going to give us some DL secrets. So stay tuned to learn more. Where should we go, Jenny?
We shall go over to the other side, the women's section. Shirts are my favorite, so let's start there because there's a really high profit on these $3.99, $4.99 items. sometimes even $2.99. I forget exactly what the pricing is here. So I kind of have a little thing in my head now that I've started adopting, that if I don't think I can get $20 or more, even for these $2.99 items, it's not really worth my time. But still, if you think about it, that's a pretty good profit. So if you buy something at $2.99 and you sell it for $25, that's like a 10 times the price that you paid for it. So that's kind of the number that I go for, is $20, $25 and over right now. But we're going to go over there and we're going to see what we find for you. High-end items is what we're looking for today that will sell quickly and for the highest profit.
Yeah, and it's moving closer. I can feel it coming. Oh, now it's my time now. Oh, when I look back, it's like it's another game that I'm playing now. 'Cause it's
So basically what I'm doing is I'm just putting things aside right now that we can reestablish later, whether we want to purchase it or not, based on prices and also the cachet of the item. Unfortunately, things that don't have tags in them, even if they're cool looking, do not sell. My mama was always handing me stuff in the thrift store, and she's like, "How about this? Is this a thing?" I'm like, "No, Mom. Carol Suzanne is not anybody I know."
Carol Little is actually a very popular
yes, it is.
vintage designer.
It is.
Yeah.
Carol Little. So basically we'll just set some of these aside, and then later we'll go through them with a more careful eye. Oh, here's an example of a brand that so this brand was really popular a year ago. It's Ugly as Sin. And it was sold on QVC. But I think we're going to take a look at this one later and look at the comparables, because even though the brand is going down in value, this one has a nice, pretty beaded feature, which I really stands out, and it looks like it's in pretty good condition. So if we can get 25, 30 bucks for this, I will be happy. Sometimes if I'm really in a hurry, I will kind of just stop and scan the top, looking for good fabrics or good colors. So sometimes you can avoid a whole looking through a whole rack or series, because you can tell the color is off for the season. So for instance, if I scan this, I'm looking at this color is really not on trend to me from what I'm seeing. I can see that the fabrics on these are not in the best of shape, although that's cashmere, it doesn't have a tag in it. Pure Jill, sometimes this linen stuff does well. And actually this color purple. So this, what did we say, blue barbs? Blue barbs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is 50% off. I'm probably gonna pick this up just because it's really low, and I think I can probably get $20, $25 for it. So if that's a good return for you, then I would say you would pick that up too. But it's not one of our 5. It's not one of our 5 big ones for the day. So we want to make sure that you pick the best items today so that you can, yeah, no worries.
Okay, guys, this has never happened to me before. I've been a YouTuber for a long time. However, usually I do ask for permission from the stores to film, and we didn't today because Jenny has the hookup. Like,
Yeah,
she knows the
they
people.
really love me in there, so I just figured they would let us go, but
This is what happens.
Unfortunately, we encountered some managers that, to be fair, they do, I guess, need permission from the Goodwill to get really good publicity and like teach people how to come into the Goodwill and spend
we're giving them publicity.
thousands of dollars
Come on.
their products. But you know, it is what it is. Try not to get too bent out of shape about it.
So what happened?
So basically, the manager came up to us and said, like, you know, you can't film without permission from corporate, and then another person, 2 people, said they didn't want to be on camera, which, you know, this is not like, you know, that's not like they were saying they were gonna sue us, and that was a really good laugh, actually.
Jenny's not fully explaining it. We had a woman after we were told to stop filming who then said to us,
yes.
"What's your name? Because I'm gonna sue you if I'm in the video." And we're just like,
Yeah.
first of all, how are you
What's
gonna
your
find
name?
the video?
Because when this comes out, I'm gonna sue you, and I'm in it. I'm like, you'd be lucky to be in our video.
Seriously, like no one was in the video. We were shooting the clothes, and maybe people were in the background. But anyway, long story short, sometimes you just gotta like throw it down in the thrift store. I'm not like suggesting this because I'm such like a softie.
Jesus, take the wheel.
I'm such a softie, but we're gonna go with the flow. Jenny did find some really good things, so I do want to share with you what she found and her thought process behind it. I don't think we found any of the one.
We didn't find the one yet, but we'll find it. We'll find the 5 when we go to the next store.
We're gonna go to the next store where like she's got some homies.
Yeah, I got some homies.
Let's see what you found though, okay?
Okay, cool. So I was throwing things in the cart at the last minute when we were walking out, and I found this little Nike golf shirt in a big size.
New with tags.
Yeah, new with tags.
Why did
big
you
items.
choose this one?
Well, one, it's an XL, and so I always get bigger sizes. They just sell really well, especially if somebody is in another part of the country where it's hard to get out to stores or rural. And this said it was $65 originally with the tag still on, and it's a dry fit, which does, you know, it's like a nicer fabric essentially. So I was like, you know what, I can sell that for at least $25. I got this little logo, Lori Goldstein, another QVC brand, which is really popular here because QVC is not far from us. And the reason I liked it, this brand used to do really well as well. It still does okay.
It's kind of like a sweater.
But it is, and it's nice.
Terry cloth sweater.
Really nice terry cloth weave. And then the biggest thing that made me buy it was this little ruffle around the bottom, because this brand seems to do better when it's unique, because I think there's so much. The other thing is this has pockets. I am a sucker for a pocket, girlfriend.
Yes.
Pockets, like, gotta love a pocket. Bomb. I love it. So that I probably will get 25 to 30 for. So we're actually doing pretty good. So J. Jill, linen blend, good color, half price most importantly. So this was $1.50. And I think I can get 20, 25 for that. Even if I don't get, I mean, honestly, 10 times what I paid for it is 15. I think that's a very good return. Prana, always love a good Prana. This one I especially like because it's Prana.
Can you hold it up?
Yeah, it's activewear, but it also has that cute springy peasant boho type feel with some embroidery. Nice fabric. Love this. That'll definitely go for 25 to 30. It probably won't sell till spring, but we'll see. You saw this in the store, I think. This is a Quacker Factory, and it's interesting what I'm going to do with these. So sometimes I don't buy this brand anymore, but they're all size medium. Clearly they came from the same person, and they're really unique. Like this one has frogs. It's ugly as sin, but it's got rhinestones, a little bling.
Bling frog.
Somebody who collects frogs is going to like love this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lot these together.
What is a lot?
So I've got another pineapple one. So I've got 4 shirts.
What?
And what I'm going to do with this blingy bling is I'll probably price these at like $80 for all 4.
And that's a lot when you sell them together.
Yeah, when I sell them together. That's the only reason really. If these were individual, I might not have bought them. But if I price them at $80, I spent $12. I think that is a bomb
That's
return.
a great return.
Yeah. So I think we'll get that. In fact, I might even put it on auction starting at $79 and see what happens.
On eBay.
On eBay, yeah. And then I got this cute little vintage, and it's not a brand really, but this is so on trend right now in the thrifting world. It's kind of got that Victorian feel with the closed neck. And I also like the little princess sleeves. So I may put this on Instagram actually and try to sell it, because even if I get $20 for it at $2, sometimes it's hard for me to steer clear. It's like one of my pitfalls is cute vintage items, and then I forget to evaluate in my mind if I can get at least $20 for it, and then I pick it up. So I figure throw it into the mix and we'll see what happens with it.
So guys, so Jenny basically, she purchased about $50 worth, including the hamper / side table. So we're gonna go to her other Goodwill now.
Yep. In Phil. So please like send us vibes through this video that we can film there, because we want to show you guys like what we do in the store and not just after, but just to sort of like take a pause, like
what Jenny is talking about is basically like, okay, I bought it for this, how much can I get it for? But what she's also gonna show us is when she goes on eBay and on Poshmark and sees what different brands or styles sold for, so that she knows for sure that she has, you know, a higher success rate of getting that investment back at the rate that she wants it to be. So let's do it. Let's do the dang thing. All right. Great news, we arrived. We were kicked out of the last store, but we are at a Goodwill in South Philly, so we're gonna head in there and find ourselves what, Jenny?
Yes, we are. We're gonna get some we're gonna try to focus on higher end items. Last time I was here, which I think was 2 days ago, I found Isabel Marant, which if you don't know her, look her up. I found a Lululemon scuba hoodie. So that is the type of the echelon, the higher echelon of product we're looking for. So those two pieces, the Lululemon scuba hoodie, because it's just a plain gray, I could probably sell that for 50, 60 bucks. And then the Isabel Marant shirt is pretty expensive. It could go to upwards of 70 or 80 because it actually sells for $4.50. I already looked up the comparables, which you definitely want to do. But in this case, we are looking for things that are going to bring you the maximum return for the minimum amount of time. So we're going to head in there. We're going to see what we see. Hopefully we'll find the thrift goddesses will be with us.
Gods, the thrift gods have to be with us now,
And
because
goddesses.
and goddesses, and they and her and he and everybody going to bless us at
Yes.
the store. So let's go on in
Woo!
there.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Sammy.
I'm going to start us off here at our second Goodwill. We've got approval from the manager, so hopefully everything's going to be green light go. So Jenny is going to literally go through the pants, and she's going to talk us through the garments that she sees, why she might choose it, why she might not choose it. So again, you guys can learn how to pick 5, 6, maybe 7 items when you're cruising through the thrift store, lunch break, after work, Saturday morning, so you can get the most return on your time when you are building your online resale business. Let's do this. Action whenever you're ready. Yes. Stretch. Stretch and kick. Stretch and kick.
I like to kick and stretch and kick at the thrift store. I'm 43 years old, and I like to kick and stretch and kick.
She's ready.
If you don't know
She's
what
ready.
that means, then you need to go look it up. Molly Shannon got something. So I'm gonna put that up there for now because there's no hanger. This is a keeper. I don't love J. Crew much anymore, but there's certain items that still sell. This is a basic plain, I think it's called Tippy. This is the style, Tippy style sweater from J. Crew. Size small, really good condition. Not washed ever, it looks like, which is a good thing because sometimes people throw these in the wash and ruin them. And this is probably...
What is the material, Jenny?
It's wool.
Okay.
$3.99.
That would destroy it in the washer, yeah.
Yep, $3.99. I'll probably price this at $29, and if I get 24, I'll be happy, which I'm confident that I will. So that is one of your 5 items.
High five.
Definitely did not expect to find it in J. Crew. Oh no. Ooh, these are interesting.
Very interesting.
So again, this is funny because we've already found 2 brands I rarely buy unless they're very specific, and I just like this hops out at me.
What is the brand?
It's Banana Republic.
Banana.
But they're unique. So if I find something unique by these companies, I'll take them. $4.99, not bad. Our prices at these Goodwills are pretty darn good, I have to say. So basically I'm just going through and looking for brands as I flip.
No, because he pulls no-shows all the time. I have absolutely
Okay,
no sense of
so these are Joe's jeans.
He pulls no-shows constantly.
And this is a big brand,
So
but
guess what? If you don't
I'm on the fence about these. You know, jeans are tough these days. I got a pair of Rag & Bone here the other day and I took them. I'm going to pass on these because I'm just not sure about the return right now, even though they are dark wash.
Why are jeans hard these days?
I think that it's because if people don't know that specific style, they don't know how they're going to fit. They're harder. I mean, think about when you shop for jeans. for me anyway, it's hard to get a pair of jeans that fits the way that I want them. So I think unless people know that that particular style and that particular fit them well, they're just reluctant to purchase. The other thing is I think there's a lot of designer premium denim online, so people don't have to pay as much. So this is another example of a brand that's really expensive in the stores, but unless it's a specific style, it doesn't do very well. Page Premium Denim. If I saw these at the Goodwill outlet, I'd throw them in my bag because they'll get 15 bucks. But for me, this just isn't worth it. And the other thing is that the Festival wide leg sometimes sells, but this flare, this narrow through here and flare just doesn't, boot cut, for me, just doesn't sell very well.
It's not intentional enough.
Yes, it's kind of like it's not, yeah, it's not, like when something's not vintage enough, you can't tell if it's like tongue-in-cheek or if it is like made to look vintage, which definitely for me is like, ooh. What are these?
Ooh.
These are interesting. So these are like distressed Guess jeans. It says they're a throwback from...
They're not vintage, but
they're not vintage. They kind of look...
They
like have that original
1981.
Little...
All right, let's...
They're cute.
This is what people were wearing in 81.
So these aren't part of our 5, but I'm gonna get these, and this might be a wild card to see how it does. I'm gonna take a. I'll take a. That's a good risk.
I ate. Oh my God! She had potato pancakes, and I love them.
Latkes.
Fried.
All right, so I'm looking for like Madewell. Page, another brand that doesn't, unfortunately, unless it's the right style, doesn't do well. Skinnies, dark wash skinnies, or black does pretty well right now, but this is obviously also damaged, so.
Tell us about damage.
Ooh, you gotta be really careful because I have a whole death pile of stuff that is in a corner that I have to either mend or take to the cleaner or scrap, or you can waste a lot of money and eat into your profit with dry cleaning. So sometimes it's just I have to evaluate whether it's even worth it for me to do that. So you have to be really careful. You have to kind of check the seams, check the bottoms of jeans for fraying, and what else? I think stains are a big one I sometimes miss if I'm going quickly. So this is J brand. These sometimes do well. Let's see. So for jeans, I'm going to check the crotch and the seat to make sure they're not too threadbare. And honestly, these are, to me, too threadbare.
Just because they're a little faded?
Yeah, and they're faded and they're stretched, and eventually they're going to rip pretty quickly,
right.
And someone's going to try to send them back to me. So I would have gotten those if they were in better shape, no problem, because J-Brand does sell, and I think that was the style that would sell. If you're in doubt, you can look it up in terms of what's sold specifically. Usually the ticket is, or the tag says the size and the style. So we're going to go over our 5 items that you should thrift, examples of what you should thrift to get the highest price and return for your dollar during the holiday season, or really whenever. But biggest bang for your buck, lowest price compared to how much of a return you're going to get. So if you're going to sell 5 items this week, these would be the ones that I would buy. All right, so first we have this adorable J. Crew Schoolboy blazer. This particular brand, or particular style is called the Schoolboy, and it does really, really well because of the fit and cut. This is more of a mid-weight linen, or that probably would be for fall or spring, but the color is really on trend. It's a tomato red, still around, and I love that you can roll up the sleeves, and it has really cute buttons. You can see the little seersucker. Very, very cool. And And then also these cute little details. So we like that. And
how much is that?
Sorry.
Or how much are you purchasing it for, and how much do you think you'll sell it for?
$6.99.
Woo!
And I think I can get at least $59 for this. That's the price point I'm going to put it at. So, but even if I get $39 for it, I'd be very happy. All right, so this is a little perfect example of why to look at brands you're not familiar with but have a really nice label here. And this is Testimony Los Angeles. I looked it up. Comps go as high as $150 for something similar to this but with long sleeves.
Wow.
Super, super cute.
And how much is that, and how much will you list it for?
This one is $6.99. I want to sell it quickly, so I probably will put it on at $69. $69.99. I like the 99 because it's like the psychology is that you're getting a deal. Next, we have this amazing Sundance Catalog, which is Robert Redford's catalog. I believe it's out of California, and it's hard to find. There's not that many retail stores, and it's a velvet.
Or retail stores, if at all.
If at all. Military style, buttons, cute little piping. I think I mentioned this, but it does have that Goodwill lemony, like disinfectant smell, so I'm going to send this to the dry cleaner because it's worth it for the amount I'm going to get to it. And I definitely want to get that smell out. Because
how much is it, and how much do you think you'll sell it for?
Yep, I keep forgetting that. $6.99.
Gotta talk about the money.
Yeah, the money,
Yep.
honey. And I'm going to list this for $79.99. I think I'll get $69.99 at least for it. So this is a Rodier Paris sweater. Oversized grandpa sweater, really cute. It has the double buttons so you can make it big or small. You can see the label is a little bit discolored. I will probably run a cold cloth over that and see if I can fix that. Looks like it's from the original hang tag, but anyway, good one, French brand. This one is going to be half price, so it's going to be $2.50, half of that $4.99, and with any luck I could probably get probably start this at $69.99 since it's a haute couture runway brand. So second to last, we have these Madewell mom jeans, high-waisted.
Yes.
Great wash. These are $6.99, and I will probably list these at $59.99, and I think I'll get full price for them. These will sell this week, so I'm very happy about those. Wow. This would be a great item if you found it. Lastly, I'm super excited
our bonus
about
item,
these.
number 6.
Yes, bonus 6 item, bonus number, and I have other stuff in there too. I have Lululemon, I have Athleta, which Athleta actually does better now than Lululemon because it's so saturated, so it's very strange, but look for Athleta as well. At least during the time of the filming of this video. Everlane. See that, grab that. These are $6.99. These are high-waisted, totally on trend. These probably actually, if they've been worn once, I'd be surprised. And they are, I think they're still on their website now. And sometimes they sell out of stuff. This might even be one of the ones they sold out of. This I will actually list for, like, I'm going to go on and look at what they retail for, but I'll probably list these for $79.99, and I think I will get full price again. These and the Madewell will sell this week. I am almost positive. Okay guys, so Jenny is returning the cart, so I wanted to really quickly say, how amazing is she? How knowledgeable is this woman on reselling the trends? And there's so much more because we're releasing a course together in February 2019, what? But I hope that this video, at the very least, there's Jenny, at the very least, Jenny inspired you today to think differently about thrifting. Do you have any like final Thrifting is
thoughts?
such a workout.
We got jam.
We got jam.
I have to go back
to the bus.
New York City. I have to hop on a bus, so I hope you guys like this video. If you liked it, please comment below. And if you're not a part of Thrift Babes, please join. And last but not least, if you're interested in taking the full out course, doors are going to open in February. We'll have an early bird price and a regular price, but there'll be some bonuses for the early bird price. I want you guys just to sign up using the form below, just so I know, and I can send you guys a special email with a special discount code if you want to sign up for the early bird price. So just click that link below. I just need your name and your email and a little bit about you as the thrifter. All right, peace and many resale profits to you.
Let's make some money this year. 2019 is our thrifting year.
Ciao. We've got a fire alarm. We got
3-alarm fire because we're so hot. The thrift babes are hot.
We smoking.
They know we be in town. They roll up. They're like, put up the farm.
Come on, Goodwill.
Pull over. They hot. They hot. Pull over. They thrift babes. Every day they want to hear you say, thrift babes. Thrift babes. Yo, thrift babes.
Oh yeah, we need a thrift babe.
We're hot.
Right.
In the parking lot. I said, hey, thrift babes are hot. You know you're not manager today because you ain't giving it away. You best come back another day. Yeah.
You crushed it. That was